Hello and fuck cape shit. Ah. Welcome to another episode of Shittywebcomics Weekly. Brought to you by our Subscribe Star backers, link below in the card link to our Subscribe Star, which has all of our big videos and big extra super big ass reviews and some of our old classic stuff with the deep dives and basically our real videos are there. Today gonna just go over what's right now the new Sinfest is from February 10th. Now, I don't know when the episode will go up, but who cares? Um, Fallen State 16. He's really on part 16 of the Fallen State series, are you? But it's old teacher guy going, today's lesson, how to subjugate the masses. And Demon Girl goes, I know, you bomb shock and awe, bomf. And the teacher goes, no, fractional reserve banking, bank. And the fucking little subtitle over Tetsuya's name says, original banksta. Whoa, that's really clever. Um,
It's so cool.
the real question, though, is is fucking is this like the precursor to Tetsuya going full J woke? Uh,
J woke, maybe even K woke.
K woke. If the Yeah, that's the thing is that I can imagine if anyone's gonna go like full fucking beyond Hitler, it would be Tetsuya because he always goes fucking like completely fucking psycho when it comes to whatever idea he's fucking espousing, and I'm just hoping that there's going to be like some kind of actually the Nazis tried to sue England for peace, they didn't want a war. It's just like all this fucking just going full on fucking like revisionist, all this shit. um
Revisionist, but also kind of the truth.
Yeah, there's an element of, well, that's the thing is that you can always take an element of something that is true and fucking just go with it. And I would
That
love
shit
to see that.
really
To be honest, I
depresses
think that would definitely make Sinfest 1,000 times more interesting. So he probably won't do it because it would be interesting. But if like there is at some point a big color Sunday page with a swastika, and at least the characters examining the meaning and being like, the swastika was originally an Indian symbol meaning peace. And the Nazis used it for the branding because they were very much into the branding. But what does it really mean? Just fucking just asking the questions he clearly shouldn't be asking. And because people would fucking just go ballistic. People would be like, what the fuck is happening? And he would probably get a giant new readership from 4chan. People from 4chan would be like, oh, Sinfest is awesome. I always liked it. They would be saying, oh, I
Mhm.
always liked Sinfest, or I never heard of this, but it's so based. And they would probably be going back to the old pages and being like, oh, the old pages, oh, this comic was always really good. It wasn't. In fact, right now, let me hit previous. I'm going to go to the previous page just to show the February 9th. So it's just from yesterday, for us right now, anyways. But here's the Fallen State 15, the Demon Kids in School, Baphometry, Bilderberg. Bilderberg? Whoa, wait. What's that a hint at?
Oh, what is it?
So,
What is
yeah,
that?
again, Kojima, fucking Tetsuya Yoshida may definitely be going in that direction. Maybe he'll just hint at it all the time, but here's the thing, Bomb 101, here it is, and then Grump, the book, shoots fire at the kid's face, and the girl goes, woo, in Soviet Russia, book burn you. That's
Amazing.
yeah, this is the kind of top-notch humor that you can expect in the very beginning of Sinfest, which is really old, played out, unfunny memes. That's just like you could tell the entire point. He was like, what if I do in Soviet Russia, burn book you? What if I just do that? And then it's like, okay, how do I get to that? in 3 panels. And that's it. That's the most amount of thinking. Now, granted, if you're doing a comic every single day, you cannot throw away ideas. You can't be like, yeah, that's not very good. You have to be like, that's not very good, but I got to use it. You'll fucking use up a fucking day. That would be a day of updates. I'll fucking fire that one off in about 5 seconds. So there's no second thinking if you're doing a daily comic strip. That was one of the things that Bill Watterson complained about, is that having to do a comic every single day, every week, every month, every year, forever. You can build up like an idea for a story arc that continues, and like if you got a good idea, you can sort of continue it on for 5 pages, maybe 20, or 5 strips, or maybe 20 strips, or something like that. Calvin and Hobbes would have these arcs where, like, the babysitter's doing this, and now he's Spaceman Spiff, and he's trying to fight the monster, and the monster is the babysitter, and that kind of shit. And he could, like, stretch that out for a good 20 strips easily of some actual funny stuff. But the thing is that the longer you make it go, if you're really padding it out, you're kind of playing it out, and it will be like you're clearly just fucking not having any new ideas. You're just taking one idea and you're going to try and live with that one idea and never come up with another. You're avoiding coming up with any new ideas. And one of the strengths of Watterson is he would take a premise and build several ideas on that premise. Whereas with Tetsuya, it's just a premise and that's it. And fucking sometimes nothing. And it's like, remember Yakov Smirnoff? No. It's like, well, here's a reference to him. So what? And that's it. So it goes to show anyone in loving memory of anyone who said that fucking Sinfest was ever good. But also,
Rip.
Yeah. And then also anyone who says that Sinfest could still be good now. I still would like to see him go full fucking K-woke, as you put it. But I don't know. I'm not banking on that. I'm sure if it does happen, though, someone will end up linking to us and be like, hey, check it out. Here's the nose one. And then we'll have to be like, oh, he actually did it. And then we'll do a video about it. But yeah, good show. Like, share, uncomment, whatever, I guess. Check out our subscribe star linked below where you can get the extra big ass videos. From now on, our Shitty Webcomics Weekly is not going to be the deep dives that we were originally starting off as. Those are just, now all this is just teasers. But this is still top tier fucking, our content on other people's content. So good. It's so good to be able to look at somebody else's comic and just denigrate it and be like, ugh, it is not good. Well, see you next week. A webcomic is bad. Well, see you next week. That's really it. That's all this is going to devolve into. And that's all it will ever be, by the way. If you want the real shit, though, check out our subscribe star. That's where the extra big ass. We got a bunch of big reviews, really good stuff on there right now. You can see some of our old classics are going up just in public on our channel, but there's going to be a bunch of exclusive stuff on our subscribe star. But it's also just a way to support us in general. So do that. Go give us money, you sons of bitches. And should have listened to Shitty Webcomics.